Welcome back everyone to the channel for another video. This is Q50 Beast. Today we'll be taking a look at the 2020 BMW M8 Competition. This is a big and powerful car, very versatile car. We can use this thing for road racing, drag racing, anything you can think of. I mean, just take a look at this thing. This is a tremendous offering from BMW. Look at the lines, look at all the cuts, look at the carbon fiber on the car. I mean, this thing is just amazing. And we're gonna do this thing with the stock engine. Okay, we're gonna take the surprise out. We're gonna do it with the stock engine. It's an all-wheel drive vehicle, so it's very easy to get traction on this thing, and it fits in a class where you're gonna be able to race those GTRs and those LFAs and those types of cars. So let's go ahead and get into the tuning. All right, so we just shared that we're gonna go with the stock engine. We're not changing anything. We're going with what BMW offers. All right, and we're gonna also leave this thing all-wheel drive. Very versatile car. Going over to the engine, we're gonna do with the race intake, a race fuel system, race ignition. We're gonna do a race exhaust, race camshaft, race valves. We're gonna go with a race engine block. We're gonna go with race pistons and compression. We're gonna do race turbos. We're gonna do nothing with the oil cooling, and we're gonna go with the race flywheel. We're gonna get this thing up and down the track. All right, we're gonna go with the race suspension. We always go race suspension on these things to add realism to the car. We're gonna go with race front and rear anti-roll bars. We're gonna do nothing with the chassis reinforcement, and we're gonna do a full weight reduction on the car. Going over to the clutch, we're going with the race clutch, a race transmission, race drive line, and we're gonna also go with the race differential. All right, going over to the tires, we're gonna do a drag compound on this drag bill. We did nothing with the front wheel width, and the rear we went all the way wide. Choose the lightest wheels you like. We chose these and painted them black. I wish we had more offerings with the wheels. We did nothing with the front wheel as far as size, and nothing with the rear wheel as far as size. Left them stock. We extended the front and rear track width to help us with our handling. Our aero is pretty interesting. They had a lot of good offerings. This really looks nice. Looks pretty cool. The Forza one even looked pretty cool, but we went with the stock offering, okay, to try to save some weight. We took the rear spoiler off and blanked it out. We're going to go with the carbon fiber rear end. I mean, look at that thing. The stock one looked pretty good, but we're doing carbon fiber on the rear end. All right, so for the hood, we added the scoops. It helped us out with the weight a little bit, and we also added the side skirt to try to help us with handling at top speed. All right, so going over to the tires, went 31.5 in the front and 15 in the rear on this all-wheel drive car. Moving over to gearing, we went with the 220 final drive, 525 first gear, 330 second gear, 240 third gear, 180 fourth gear, 135 fifth gear, 1 for the sixth gear, 0.85 for the seventh gear, and the final in eighth gear, 0.70. We did nothing with the alignment. Anti-roll bars, we left it alone. Springs, we didn't touch. Front and rear, we left it alone. And we also left the ride height alone. It's all-wheel drive. It's pretty stable. Went 13 and 13 for the rebound stiffness, front and rear. And the bump stiffness, we went 8 and 8 front and rear. All right, moving over to the aero, we did nothing. Brake, we did nothing. And the differential, the center balance, we went at 70%. Here's the share code if you're interested in this tune. All right, simple, easy launch with the car. This thing gets out. This thing gets out, no spinning, because it's all-wheel drive. We're pretty smooth through the gears, and watch this thing get up and down the track. I mean, this is a heavy car, guys. Look at that thing, 179.49. All right, here's the interior, and this is what it sounds like. Pretty good attention to detail. Let's go ahead and get a launch for you all. From inside the car, this is what it sounds like. And we're off to the races. These gauges and everything works. I mean, this thing gets up and down the track. Pretty cool car, pretty cool car. But let's go ahead and put this thing in a quarter of a mile so that we can show you how it performs there. All right, simple and easy launch. Again, off to the races, no spinning again. We're getting up and down the track. Pretty smooth through the gears. And look at that, 155.52. Perfect for GTR racing. All right, so this is what the car looks like on the outside. It's very stable. We have the car stiff because it's all-wheel drive. Man, I hope you guys are enjoying these things. If you do, please like, share, and subscribe. This is Q50 Beast. Peace out.